Hello everybody, welcome back to the Thermodynamic Demon. We managed to get down to 16, 17, 18 over here, and I haven't solved any of them yet, which is tricky. And this is sticky. They're really combining mechanics now and pushing my knowledge and foresight. So, if I put this here, I die. But it does have a hot lid, so I can do that. How does that help me? That's a fantastic question. Because if I'm to get to the blue, moving this around this which does not move with 4 pieces, I'm presuming you're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4. So that there, then that there, that next to it, and then this. Except no, not at all. I need the piston in the hole, I believe. So what's that going to look like? Something like that. And then how do I move that over without dying is the really big question. Because wherever I stand with any of these kind of glass pieces, I'm going to be burnt, right? Which does not make much sense to me at all. Even if I could have the piston somewhere else, I couldn't have a chain of things in a piston, push the piston up here and have the chain of things move, because nothing can move on this column. So that leads me to the assumed conclusion that I do need to put this here and then move it along one further. But how I do that in possibly a way that moves me away from the heat when the piston goes or something is a complete unknown to me. Also, what is this solid block doing here other than just being in the way? Because it doesn't have thermal touch, but I can't move it, so how does that benefit me? And am I certain about my assumption that the piston goes in the hole? Because it seems it would. There's no unlined edge piece that would allow me to suck out all the heat from the level. And I think it has to be the piston that goes here, because if it was this piece, it's going to get stuck here because of the glue. And if it's this piece, it's going to get stuck there and not be able to move upwards. So the piston must move to the right. It's just, what do I do with these other 3 pieces that I really don't understand? Like, yes, they are glued together in any number of possible permutations, and there's this solid block in the way. But to what end? that has to go over. We have 2 tools and 1 sideways. I can glue stuff to the pillar. Don't know how that would benefit me, but I can. I really, like some of the other ones recently, I've been like, I don't really see what I'm doing here. This one, I really don't see what I could possibly manipulate about this environment to make what I want to happen. Now, I can move this thing around, kinda, but does nothing for me. And then it just gets stuck to whatever thing we are near. I need a push to the right that doesn't get me burnt. I can't lead with that piece, just doesn't happen. And equally... Oh, stop it. I can't lead with that piece. It just doesn't happen. And whatever the trick is, my brain does not see it. Which has become a theme for the last 3 levels. How on earth can I move that over? Oh. No. No. I was just having a very brief flirtation with the idea of some kind of piece that hugs the ground, but such a piece can't move over and probably wouldn't benefit me anyway. What on earth do I do with this? 19, do you have any more hope? Probably not. I don't even know how to begin looking here. So, presumably, I need to make that bottom right piston red. And to do that, I need this piston so I can get it out without glue. Now that's not red anymore, which is a problem. So how do we preserve the red? And what are we using all of these other pieces for? All this glue. Like, are there any pieces here that I can make hot before anything else? Because that just gets me wrecked. As does that. And that makes neutral. I'm stuck. I'm very stuck. Okay, what do? We could take a little peep at A, though I don't know why I would expect to succeed here where I have failed in the standard levels. This needs to be cold. Does it not? And then hot. How on earth am I going to make it hot in a way that I can push it? Because these can't have temperature at all. They are... Ah, that probably helps. So now this isn't confined to an edge. But like, temperature can't go through that guy. Do I need to use the piston in some way to make something hot and then move it away before concerning myself with the rest of the level? I don't know, and I'm frightened, and I don't know what to do about progressing. Where are the letters among this lot? If we cool this down, that's now neutral. So I think we need to come at least in through 8. Push that out of the way. So it's probably going to be start late, then come back. But I don't know how far. So that I can't come back through. So if we come into the 13 instead. How would I connect this much thermal mass together? Because these guys aren't sideways. Also, I need this to move that. That moves that. This can move that. I don't know. There's so much level. So to get through here we have to go past 9, 10, 11. Except these don't have thermal mass on the sides of them. I'm out of my depth, I think, which is a problem because there's so much game and so much of it I haven't solved. Did we get every standard puzzle in World 1? I'm assuming I did. It looks like I did from this, doesn't it? These are all solved. World 2? Did I not do 2.5? Oh, this thing. Alright, so we've got like 100 more puzzles of knowledge now, so maybe this shouldn't be so bad. Where are we starting with getting out? And how are we going to get cold to those? This has glue, so that's something to consider as well. Can I get out of here without pushing one of those to the top end? Well, even if I did, I could possibly use one twice. Gosh, this level's no better than ever before, is it? Don't know why I even looked at that direction. I do wish in the overworld I could like zoom out and pan around and stuff, but that's by the by. Do I need to like construct something with the glue? Like, this device is too tall to move around. I don't know how I would get the second piece out, though. Well, I could do... No, I couldn't. That were there. And that were there. How did I get out of here in the first place? I went up to and put that back down. That can't go down to. That can't touch that. I can move this out of the way. But this can't ever come off of this wall. Unless it's like this. And now I can't come up. I mean, oh, it can. It can. Except that is too big to go over to the right-hand side. So if this were here, I can't get it down either. There's too much stuff. There's just so many things. None of which help me realize how I'm solving this puzzle. No, not a clue. 2.5, 2.12. I remember this giant bucket. I remember it a lot. Honestly, I just don't have it in my brain. What is this? I don't remember this puzzle at all. do I not remember this? I want to separate stuff, right? It feels so close, and it's probably so far away. It's like tiny, tiny little stepping stones. Or we challenge our assumptions and come in from the underside. It's the least that they expected. I don't really understand what I'm using these two tiles for. I guess I can push these with more reach with those. But we're getting very close to the right-hand edge here, which seems unideal. This feels, again, quite close. Now everything has moved too far over to the other side. So now we're just going past the point where I probably want to be, given that... Come back one? Come back one? No, make all the strange noises. That's definitely not it. It's just like one tiny step we need to make. This is too hot. I just want to know, like, what gives me the most tools, the most leverage. I need to get the two main red ones away from each other, I think. But doing that doesn't seem very feasible. Please excuse my silence during sneezes. I would love to just solve one puzzle in this half-hour period. Last episode was so good. This one is not being so good. Okay, that has 1/2 away. This is technically true. I have split them up. Haven't used this. I don't even know how I would use this. Because any step that it takes to a spot that would otherwise be hot is a step that I can't take. That's what I'm not really sure about this whole thing, is where my one of these comes into play. Either, well, what if we do stuff like this? Now, probably not that exactly, but if I can use these all together somehow in a line where the middle one is insulated from the others. Can't bring all this over before we do the down. But we did bring it over before. So is it just a combination of doing the over and then the down together? Because I'm not sure how I'm doing that either. There's nothing I can do. I feel like today the difficulty just went to 1,000. But I can't just sit and prod it forever. You know? I feel like it's really a question of when do I use this piece to, like, real effect. This is different. Different is interesting. But doesn't look like it helps me any. I get to these points where any move that frees up my dark pieces is just a move that pushes stuff into hot, you know? Oh, come on, something. Something's got to give. Oh my god. No. I was like, I can push this down. And while, yes, I can push that down, piece on the left is still a bother. Oh, come on, we're so close. Am I not quite close? God, I hope I'm close. As ever, just don't understand how the designers can go, oh yeah, if we put this and this and this in a symmetrical fashion in this level, there's a solution to all this. There's so many moves that you just go, yeah, that can't be the one. It just interrupts everything. For all I know, I've had it in the exact right position for a turn and then accidentally moved past the one move I need to make, you know? Oh, come on, find the solution. Don't die, you're a little cross-eyed. Not that, surely. I liked this idea of coming around the underside and coming from the top right corner of things. Like, you get to here, and how do I move that across, you know? Can I not do what I've done further over? I guess I can't because this piece is here from the beginning, right? Like, I want that, but I want it one further back. But this piece is in the way when I try to do that, as I understand it. Because that glass piece starts on that cell. So if I could get that glass piece off of that cell at some point, but then does that ruin the rest of the execution of everything? Probably. That just changes which one it is. And then there's very little I can do about that. Only it were that simple. I love the little cute reset noise though. I just don't see the move. We've been here so long. Alright, I call it quits. We've made 0 progress today, which is never a pleasant place to be, so I may well take some days off, let my brain percolate for a while, come back to some different puzzles, but right now, this ending of this run of levels here, I just cannot make progress on, and thus we get stuck not being able to move through here, yet alone all of the lettered levels. There's just so much puzzles, you know? So much puzzles, so many puzzles. It's unbelievable. And like this one feels like it should be so simple, and I don't see it, and I don't know what to do about it. So thank you ever so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe. I'll see you for more. Cheers.